I never believed in ghosts. The stories of Sleepy Hollow were nothing more than tall tales to me, until the night I found myself face to face with the legend itself. It was a crisp autumn evening, the kind where the chill in the air seeps into your bones. I had been invited to a harvest celebration at the Van Tassel farm, a sprawling estate known for its bountiful crops and even more bountiful legends. The centerpiece of these tales was, of course, the Headless Horseman. I had laughed off the stories as mere superstitions, fueled by too much ale and too little light. As the night wore on, I found myself alone, the party having dwindled to a few stragglers. The full moon cast an eerie glow over the fields, and a heavy fog began to roll in from the river. Deciding it was time to head home, I bid my farewells and mounted my horse, a sturdy mare named Bessie. The path back to my cottage wound through the heart of Sleepy Hollow, a place notorious for its ghostly happenings. The trees, their branches gnarled and twisted, loomed over me like skeletal sentinels. As I rode deeper into the hollow, an unsettling silence fell. Even the crickets and owls seemed to hold their breath. It was then I heard it, the distant, rhythmic thudding of hooves. I glanced back, but the fog was thick, and I saw nothing. The sound grew louder, closer, and with it came a cold dread that settled in my chest. Urged Bessie to pick up her pace, but the road was uneven, and she stumbled. The hoofbeats were upon us now, impossibly loud. I turned again, and saw it. Massive, shadowy figure on a black steed, the outline of a rider without a head. My heart pounded in my chest as I spurred Bessie into a gallop, the fear lending speed to her steps. The horsemen pursued, relentless and silent, the clatter of hooves echoing through the hollow. We raced through the darkness, the branches clawing at me like fingers trying to pull me back. Could feel the horseman's presence. Cold, suffocating force that pressed in on me from all sides. Desperation drove me forward, my only thought to reach the safety of the bridge, the one place the horseman was said to be unable to cross. As we neared the bridge, Bessie faltered, her strength waning. I could hear the horseman's mouth breathing heavily behind us, the sound mingling with my own ragged breaths. With a final desperate push, we made it onto the bridge. I dared to look back, expecting to see the horseman retreating. But he was there, right at the edge, his ghastly mount pawing the ground. In one swift motion, he hurled a fiery pumpkin head directly at me. Ducked, feeling the heat of the projectile as it whizzed past, narrowly missing me. It shattered against the bridge's wooden planks, sending embers and sparks flying. I didn't stop until I reached my cottage, slamming the door behind me and bolting it shut. My heart still raced, my mind replaying the chase over and over. The legend was real, and I had seen the Headless Horseman with my own eyes. Sleepy Hollow was not just a name, it was a warning. That night, sleep eluded me. The horseman haunted my dreams, a relentless specter that I knew would forever shadow my steps. The legend was no longer just a story, it was my reality. And in Sleepy Hollow, the line between the living and the dead was thinner than a whisper in the dark.